see me now?
Oh, yes, I can see you. Yeah, thank you very much.
Okay. All right, so by the way, I am Teacher Pink. What's your name?
My name is Yoshio Kitamura. Please call me Yoshi or Yoshi-san.
All right, nice to meet you, Yoshi-san. So I will be your sub-teacher for today's lesson.
No
okay?
problem.
All right, thank you for that. So, Yoshi-san, how are you doing today?
Oh, so far, so good. So, it's a Japanese late autumn, and today is a very fine day, so it's a very comfortable temperature. So, outside a little cold, but it's okay.
All right, well then that's good to hear. You don't have a work today?
Oh, I'm already retired person. I'm getting old, so after about 10 decades more ago, so I quit my office. And
I understand. Sorry for that. Okay.
no problem.
Well then, I've heard today is a holiday in Japan. Is it?
Yes, it's Culture Day in Japan, so the national holiday.
What does the people do during Culture Day?
Yes, nothing special. So all people, but some local government plans for concerns about Japanese culture. So and some areas have a festival or make a special gallery, or maybe is concerned about culture.
Oh, okay. So there are gonna be some festivals.
Yeah, yes.
Out there. Okay, I understand. All right. So, yes, Yoshi-san. What are your hobbies, by the way?
My hobby is very lot. And
Oh, you have a lot.
yes. So,
Oh, well, that's good.
English conversation is
It's one
one
of
of
it.
my hobbies. And I like listening music and reading a book, and sometimes I write short essays. And I have my homepage, so I update all my short essays. And I used to be a computer programmer, and I'm so good at operating the PC, so I like browsing the internet.
Wow,
So, yeah.
I see. Oh, I really admire those people who are programmers. It's not that really easy to be a programmer, right?
Yes, but my technique is a very obsolete one. I used to be a computer programmer before the Windows systems comes up in this world. And our technique will soon don't use. And this missed from my companies.
Okay, I see. And for how long you've been studying English, since it is your hobby?
It's a very long time. Maybe almost 4 decades. So of course sometimes I quit a long time, but resume again or quit, resume again. So totally 4 decades.
Oh, so your studying will not be stopped just for the for the whole period, right? Because you were going to quit and then go back again, quit and then go back again. So there's a cycle on it. Well, that's a good thing.
I have a very strong motivation, so that I like to go abroad. So then English conversation is a very convenient and necessary, so essential language. So far I go to the abroad 30 more times. So that
you went abroad 30 more times.
Reason of the continued English conversation.
That's fantastic. Which country is the best country for you that you visited?
Say that. So every country is very interesting. Even the developing countries. So each country have different cultures. I'm so much interested in another people cultures and gallery or some other structure or mixing the people. Anyway, I like every country.
Okay, I see. Do you travel abroad alone?
With my wife.
With your wife.
And sometimes
Well,
with my children. So yeah.
Wow, that's fantastic.
Thank you.
You can get to have more time with your family, right?
Yes, definitely.
Have you ever been in the Philippines?
Once I planned to visit your country, but at that time your country don't have the political stability. So some guidebook don't recommend to visit your country. So I changed my plan to visit Singapore at that time. After that, I don't have any opportunity to visit your country. I'm sorry.
It's okay, no worries. I accept that. All right. Okay, now thank you for sharing that one, Yoshi-san. Are you ready with your text today?
But this is the first time. Please introduce yourself.
Yeah. Sorry. Okay, so I'm going to introduce myself. By the way, my real name is Grace. And my screen name is Pink. I am 28 years old. My hobbies are watching horror movies, listening to music, and playing with my daughter. And basically, I have one daughter, and I am married. And I took up agriculture as my bachelor's degree, and then I took up 18 units for professional education. So yeah, that's it.
Thank you.
Okay, any questions?
No questions, thank you.
All right, very good. So let's continue with our topic for today, okay?
Okay.
Great. So what are we going to talk about today, Yoshi-san?
Okay, surprise. So
Surprises.
Yes.
Okay, do you love surprises?
I like good surprise, but I don't like bad surprise.
You mean you like surprises, but you don't like to be surprised?
I like the surprise, but the surprise are two different surprise. Good ones, bad ones. So
Yeah.
I like the good one. So
You really have a lot of thinking.
Yeah.
Okay, so the good ones and the bad ones. So you mean you don't like the bad ones?
Yes.
Okay, let's just talk about the good ones. How about that? Do you like to be surprised, or do you love to surprise someone?
I
You love both of them?
Very so ordinary people. So that I'm not good at to
Surprises.
to the people. So that there's some talent. So the good sense of the surprise make very good impression. But if fails, the people just angry. So I don't. Many of cases I don't try the give the surprise.
Okay, I understand. But have you ever surprised your wife?
You, what?
Hello, Yoshi-san. Can you hear me?
Oh, yes, I can.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, have you ever surprised your wife?
Every day. So the small surprise, not so big ones. So but my wife likes make a surprise. So and she's a pretty unique person. So always I enjoy her surprise.
So you mean your wife surprises you too?
Oh yes, naturally surprised.
Like
Because
how?
Getting old is very forgettable. So and sometimes natural action become a surprise. Each of them.
Oh, yes, when you get older, right?
Yeah.
But how about material surprises? Were you able to surprise your wife?
Also, it's not the physical one. The talking surprise sometimes. So and I watch the television.
With her?
Yes, better. So and television scenes a lot of surprise, and we talk about that surprise.
I see. But this kind of surprises, like you're going to give your wife flowers or material gifts. Were you able to do that?
I don't have so
You don't
many
do that?
plans to give her some flowers or something. So but sometimes in the morning, today it's a very beautiful day. So how about driving with me? Very short trip. So
Oh.
it's a little surprise.
So lovely! I'm getting goosebumps, you know. How I wish I could find a man like that. But yeah, we cannot, some men don't love surprises, but then they're able to give you the full responsibility of being a husband, right?
Yeah.
Do you agree with that?
I perfect agree.
And yes, what do you think about the man who doesn't even surprise their wives? Like even for once.
It's a mundane life. Don't so much getting surprised. So it's very important to purposely
Yes.
have a accent from mundane life. So the good sense of surprise give us some stimulate. So the make a fresh life. So, I guess.
Okay. And surprises keep our relationships burning, right?
Yeah.
To set it on fire. So that's why we will not, fell out of love, something like that. But yeah, thank you. Now let's go on with this one. So we have here a picture. So what can you say about the picture, Yoshi-san?
Oh, okay. In this pictures, I can see the one young Caucasian woman. She's a very pretty, beautiful.
She's very pretty.
Her facial impression is mixing very surprise and some of delight. She has a ring with gems on her right hand, maybe diamond.
Yeah,
This seems
a
the
ring.
moment of her boyfriend proposed to her, so her eyes wide open. I
Yeah,
guess he perfectly don't know today is the day his
Special day for her.
boyfriend proposed to her. So it's a perfect surprise.
Exactly.
Her left hand covered with her mouth because her mouth naturally opened by surprise. I continue her description of her appearances. So she has blonde and long hairs, and she's wearing the silver chain bracelet on her left wrist, and she's wearing the black tank top dress, and her fair skin white exposed. It's a very good dress for men. That's so sexy, and background is just gray wall. That's all.
Wow, Yoshi-san, you were able to describe everything. Good job for that. Okay, so basically, her boyfriend proposed to her, so that's why she feels surprised, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you ever proposed to your wife before?
Of course, I married,
I mean, before you get married. That's very usual here in the Philippines. Before getting married, you have to propose first. Were you able to propose?
Yes, I proposed her, so that I still recall that moment. But
Wow.
my one is not so unique. Very
Well,
normal.
me, I haven't experienced that.
Would you marry me? So as soon as she said yes.
Oh. How important day is that, right?
Yeah, yes, I think so.
But as for me, I haven't experienced that. I immediately got married without any proposals. But yeah, it's fine. Very typical, right? Okay, so let's proceed to exercise 2. We're going to read the dialogue. I'll be reading A's part. You will be reading B's part, okay?
Okay.
You are so beautiful. You are the kind of girl that has the chemicals that make me fall in love. Isn't that the way the song goes?
Yeah, I think so.
Great. So how about dinner tonight?
Oh, sure. I guess I have nothing to do now.
So where would you like to go for dinner then?
I'd rather leave that up to you. Did you forget that you promised to surprise me?
Oh, of course I didn't. Well, then, I think let's go for dinner first and then go to the theater afterwards.
That is a surprise. I thought our budget is a little tight this month.
That's starting today. That is actually the other surprise I wanted to tell you. I got the raise I've been promised.
Oh, great.
All right, very good. Now, let's switch roles. Okay?
Okay.
Go.
You are so beautiful. You are the kind of girl that has the chemicals that make me fall in love. Isn't that the way the song goes?
Yeah, I think so.
Great. So how about dinner tonight?
Oh, sure. I guess I have nothing to do now.
So how would you like to go dinner then?
I'd rather leave that up to you. Did you forget that you promised to surprise me?
Of course I didn't. Well, then I think let's go dinner first and then go to the theater afterwards.
That is a surprise. I thought our budget was a little tight this month.
Not starting today. That was actually the other surprise I wanted to tell you. I got the raise I'd been promised.
Oh, great. All right. Well, then, thank you for reading it, Yoshi-san. So what can you say about the dialogue?
Congratulations. So the raise the salary is very happy. So the married couple.
Okay. So good thing, right? He got promoted. That's
Yeah, maybe.
not having a tight budget. And maybe that's the reason why did he something like having some great dinner.
Yeah.
Okay, well then, let's proceed to exercise 3.
Okay.
Read the following words, expressions used in dialogue and make simple sentences using them. Number 1.
Leave that up to you. Let you decide. So about exercise 2, some instructor asked to me, which do you prefer, A or B? My answer is always, I'd rather leave that up to you. You name it. That's all.
Okay, good. But why? You kept on telling that I will leave that up to you.
Some instructor don't decide which is first, and I don't know. So, but
Just wanted someone to.
But
They will decide.
my answer is up to you. So the next opportunity is they don't ask the same question. So.
Oh, okay. I see. All right. That's the safest answer, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay, number 2.
Tight scarce. I short surprise. I told you so that I like traveling. So far, many times I go out. So the abroad or domestic one. Basically, I don't like take part in package tours. It's really cheap, but always tight schedule. I don't like so much tight schedule. That's all.
Okay, thank you. Very good. All right, let's have number 3.
Raise increase in salaries. So speaking of the raise the salary, you know, in Japan we have a very good customs. All the workers request to raise the salary is concentrate on just spring. It's the end of the March or beginning of the April. Most of the all industry take part in that event. So in Japan, we don't have the strike for last 4 decades. So Japanese Prime Minister also raised the salary as a member of union. He wants to make a good economic circumstances. That's all.
That's a good thing, right? Does the companies in Japan do the raise every year?
Yes, most of the every year. Of course, it depends on the industry. So but not so big money, but a little 1% or 2% raise the salary. Most of the industry. Yeah.
All right. Well, then, thank you for that, Yoshi-san. But Yoshi-san, oh no, we don't have much time left. Do you have any further questions about the lesson?
Nothing in particular. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for having me today, Yoshi-san, and have a great day.
You too. Bye-bye.